Hi everybody, and thanks for joining me today, and welcome to Rose Sky Tarot. Now, the cards that have popped out, or the cards that I have been drawn to, are for the reading of Aquarius for the 4th of February 2019. Now, this is a general reading, so it may not reflect everyone's personal circumstances, but even if just one or two of these cards grab your attention or offer a message or advice, then that's what this is for. So enjoy. Okay, let's have a look at these three cards that came from the bottom of the deck. Now we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the Five of Swords, and the Emperor in reverse. Now, have things not worked out as you planned them to? Did you maybe want to accomplish something a little bit too soon? And it's possibly something that you had maybe pushed for, but everything kind of fell apart, and it left you feeling very disappointed and that you missed out on something. Now, and moving on to the Five of Swords, is this something that you have competed for? It's something that you have fought for, and although you may have won a round, have you maybe lost the larger battle here? Or, has the victory gone to somebody else, but you are not very happy about that? In fact, you see it as, a little bit humiliating that the other person has taken this step above what you have been able to accomplish. And because of this, are you taking it out on everyone else? Are you maybe being a little bit inflexible, showing your position or your power by telling people what to do every second of the day? And if it doesn't happen the way that you want, then the consequences can be quite dire. So it looks as though you've lost out on something, possibly to someone that you considered a rival, which you're not very happy about, and it's something that everyone is now being affected by. Let's move these cards over to the side and see what the larger reading has to say. Now we have the Ace of Wands in reverse, the Four of Wands, and the Strength card in reverse. Now, you're not very happy with the actions that have transpired. And you really do feel that you've missed out on something that you had a great desire for. And that desire has, had to be taken away. So you feel that, there is a great loss here. But do you maybe see it as a delay? That you've not taken away the option of gaining this ground back? Now, the next card we have is the Four of Wands. And this is all about being at a family gathering, at a formal celebration, or a completion of something. And it's a bit more than just going round for drinks or dinner. It's a formal celebration. Now, are you maybe not happy about this? It's something that you really don't have the energy for. And it could be that the closer this is getting, the more overbearing that you are around everyone. And it could be that, you're finding it difficult to control your emotions and have the patience with everyone round about you. Because this celebration is heavily on your mind. And you're finding it difficult to manage all those negative feelings. Now, let's move on to the next set of cards, and we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Ace of Cups in reverse, and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Now, control is something that you are really struggling with. You feel that you're having the worst luck and that you've failed. Whatever this is that you've missed out on, you really do feel that this is something that should have been yours. But it's also something that you see as a delay and a setback. So even though this is something that you're not happy about, have you maybe not given up hope? And could it be about a person? Because the next card that you have is the Ace of Cups. Now, have you lost a connection here? Or has it been diminished? And it's possibly someone that you're going to see at this gathering. And you're not happy at the separation, the distance between you. And it's something that you're really annoyed about. And it's something that you can't really get over because you're not really seeing it as something that's ended. It's just something that's been put on hold. And, and moving on to the Three of Pentacles here, do you maybe feel that all of your efforts through this relationship hasn't really been given, hasn't really been given the code, I can't get the word out, this is terrible. You've not been given the rewards for the efforts that you've put in. So you feel that even though, the connection that you had with this person had flaws, that there was flaws between you. And, there's times that it didn't quite work and you didn't pull together, but you strongly feel that all of the effort that you put in, wasn't really being looked on favourably at all. And could it be that the person felt that maybe you weren't really putting effort in? So there's a difference of opinion there. Now, let's move down to the next set of cards. And we have the Nine of Wands in reverse, the King of Pentacles in reverse, and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. A lot of reversals here, guys. Now, Are you maybe feeling that you have put so much thought and so much effort and it's not being recognised? And it's something that, you're quite defensive about, because even if the person that you have this connection with feels that, you haven't put an effort in to their standard, do you maybe feel that you have to yours? And you get quite annoyed, you're digging your feet in by saying, well, hold on a second, I did put effort in. And the next card that we have is the King of Pentacles. Now, do you maybe use your strength or your position or the amount of money that you have to try to pull rank or pull favour? Because you've not really been happy about the way that this person is viewing you at the moment. So are you trying to make yourself more attractive, to bring the attention back to you? Because you're not happy about this person being out and about and free. You want that person for yourself. You're feeling very possessive towards them. And both of these cards have possessiveness running through them. But the thing is that with this card in particular, are you maybe misusing your powers a little bit? Because has this turned into a little bit about a power struggle? About this person doing what they're told more than how you feel about this person? So is it beginning to, come about that you're seeing this person more as a possession? Rather than a loved one, it's more than the fact that you can't seem to have this person the more you want them. So that's the gist of what I'm picking up here. But the thing is that in moving on to the next set of cards, we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Queen of Wands in reverse, and the Ten of Wands. Now, with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, is the fact that this person seems to be, developing as more as a possession than, a person that you want to have a connection with. It's just the fact that you can't have, and because you've realised that, and even though you're not happy about the situation, are you maybe not happy as well because you've realised that you're doing it for the wrong reasons? And it could be that you begin to pull back. And that could be one of the setbacks. That could be part of the failure, is that, in failing to have this person, you've managed to realise certain things about yourself. That you want to control and that you want to be, possessive and possibly a little bit jealous. And that you want to keep this person for yourself. So now that this has all been realised, is it something that you're not going to go ahead with now? And are you maybe looking for possibly a pat on the back for this personal growth? But it is a struggle. Your personal growth is a struggle. This is very difficult for you to let this person go because you do want them. And it could be that it's just that you just don't want someone else to have them, because all of these cards are saying very similar things. And are you maybe finding this newfound morality a little bit overpowering? You're feeling all of these things which is related to personal growth. And it is difficult. But you're feeling responsible for your actions a little bit. And you're feeling that this opportunity that you have here, it wouldn't be the right thing to do. And if you carried on with these actions, that it could turn out to be a burden that you carry about with you. Because it is about manipulation and exploitation, and being possessive, and, being jealous and manipulative. So there's a lot of negative traits that are coming out here. But the thing is, the positive thing is that your realisation of this is something that happens before you get to the final step where you're then obligated to this person. And that obligation could very easily turn into burden if, the underlying feelings of real connection are not there. And, this is something that you need to recognise, is that you didn't follow through on your plans. That no matter how difficult, there was personal growth. Let's bring these other cards back in. Now, there has been something that you've really wanted, and there has been difficulties in getting it, and some things have worked and some things haven't. But the overall result is that, did you maybe use your influence? Did you maybe push too hard? And it's something that has then become disappointing. And it's something that you've missed out on. And it's not something that you take easily. The rejection. Because you feel that it can very easily be seen as humiliation. That someone wouldn't want you. And that could very easily turn into bad feeling and, aggression and, that not being sportedly. I don't think sportedly is a word, but You know what I mean. And because of this humiliation here, that everyone else feels the effects, because you're so uptight that someone's not doing what you want, that it's got you all tight and, you know, agitated. And it could be that all of that feeling comes out in a controlling way. And it could be that, you know, there are nasty comments or demanding behaviour. But this is all the tight stress and anxiety that's coming out from not getting what you want. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. And I am very aware that throughout this reading I have been saying you. But this could also be your partner. You know, this could be your partner being controlling and manipulative, and you're the person that's having to put up with it all. So, you know, take it either way. Um, you know, there is always room for flexibility within these readings because it is not set for one particular person. All right, now please take care, Aquarius, and hopefully I'll see you next week. Bye.